With Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live for Dillian White, Ebenezer Tetteh, and let's get it on. Okay, I'm so excited because I just bought a new camera, and you guys can see the quality of the camera is a lot more advanced, and this is a widescreen format, which my other one was giving me issues, but this one is not. So it's going down over here, people. When you guys come in, hit that like button, as I know a lot of people have. Tony Lyons in the building. Yo, Kurt, what's the fight? Was this fight on? It's not on the zone. Don't think it's on Sky. No, it's on the zone. Okay, and it's actually should be on the zone right now. And so I'm going to that as we speaketh. Okay. Right. It's just weird. Like the zone structure's weird. It used to be like the live fights, but they have so many. Here we go. Boom. All right. So it started and
Well, there was frustration there. By the time he did get his opportunity, he was made.
boom. Okay. So it's on the zone, guys. So if you guys have the zone, it's streaming over there. Okay. Gibraltar. Um, Of course, that's where Dillian White's last fight was, when he had Christian Hammer around for a few rounds, and Christian Hammer quit on his ass. Christian was like, you know what? I'm out. Christian Hammer Shark Tanked him. He was like, I'm out. So he chunked up the two deuces and he was out of there. Okay. And that was an iconic left hook knockout to Derek Chisora, I might add. Even though I didn't really care for the fight to actually be had, but I did respect the knockout, because one thing about Dillian White fighting someone like Derek Chisora is always going to bring it to you. There is no preconceived notions. We're just looking at highlights, you know. Yeah, he knocking out Povetkin. Now, see that one we got to talk about, but Dillian White taking on Derek Chisora two times was iconic. The second showing was good. Knockout, no doubt about it. Christian Hammer, he quit. And here's the deal. The Brown fight was probably the most impressive. Okay. Hey, Kurt, I can't believe I got it. I got a notification. Lee Foster, things are getting better. YouTube is liking me again. Scott, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Okay, I'll put the zone on while I'm here. Great, great. But that Povetkin fight, listen, you've seen the last of a savage. You've seen the last of a savage. I mean, Povetkin was in no shape ready for that fight. He wasn't. They have postponed it twice, okay, because of, he had caught COVID. So Povetkin had COVID, and I don't think he really fully recuperated. I think it was like, okay, I'm about 50, 60%, based on, my overall condition, and his condition, that he had COVID and had to deal with that stuff. And, and it was challenging for him. I felt bad for him, because it was like you were beating up someone that was already wounded. I didn't really care for that. But other than that, Dillian White, he got back in there with, he fought Tyson Fury and got knocked out. So, same punch all the time, same punch. Four guys: Joshua, primero; segundo, Oscar Rivas; tercero, Alexander Povetkin; and for the fourth time, boom, we had good old Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, So Tyson knew where to hit him, and he faked him. Bow! Good right uppercut. Took that boy out. I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I was hurt. I think I deleted that. I think that's the only huge stream I deleted, because it was very it was an embarrassing live stream. Very. You know, um, he got knocked out, and I'm thinking like he's gonna do this. You know, he's gonna land that left hook. He's gonna hit. Dillian White was so slow against Tyson Fury. It was almost like Tyson Fury was controlling the Matrix. You know what I mean? He was in there, and it was crazy. Man, that's a small ring. That gotta be like an 18 by 18 foot ring. I'm looking at it. It's small. You know, Ebenezer Tetteh. Okay, Avaoni. Oh, I didn't even. Well, they snatched that away really quick. So people better not underestimate Ebenezer. He's older, but he's a good fighter. Well, I think they pick these fighters based on whatever they have to offer, or based on the risk factor, right? So keep that in mind when you're dealing with that. Okay. Heavyweight rankings: Alexander Usyk 22-0, Tyson Fury number 1, Daniel Dubois number 2, Joseph Parker number 3, which Zili Zhang number 4, I get Caballero number 5. Martin McCauley comes in at 6. AJ is still at 7. Him and his buddy Philip Hergovic is number 8. Fabio Wardley number 9. And then Efe Ajagba is the number 10. Now, one thing I'm loving about Turkey Al Sheikh, we have Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury. They're fighting. We have Danny Dubois and Joseph Parker. They're fighting. We have AJ down at 7. Yeah, he's down at 7. That's how fast you fall from grace. But understand this: like when you're dealing with competition, I mean stiff competition. No bull jive. You're going to deal with that type of, you can get in those type of fights. And Danny Dubois was just too much for AJ on that night. AJ, I don't know what AJ expected. That's the question you want to ask him. Kurt, how many fights do you think AJ has left? Maybe 2. Maybe 2 fights. AJ has about 2 fights left. And you know something? It's right on time. Because you guys remember, let's see. Let me see when I did this video. Then I could tell you when he said what he said. Okay, let's see. KD, what's with the trash task, bro? What you doing? What you downing in the glass? Oh man, this is Sprite. Sprite on the rocks. I had to give up drinking, or at least for right now. But I decided to do that on my birthday, and I feel good. I feel a lot stronger. I have more energy. I get more done. Feel great, man. I mean, a lot of people have recommended, like, hey, dude, just stop drinking alcohol. And you're like, what? Man, I'm from Louisiana. That's all we do. Hold on a second. No, man, I had to work on a show, and so they had to cut it like this. Man, I'm not sure if I'm done with the show. So something tells me that the show is still going to move forward. So we'll see. If not, it's the last of a huge show. So can't tell you what the show is right now. you know. Okay, yeah, I was looking at that AJ fight. Okay, we have Ama versus Konekna. Okay. Konekna versus Ama. Okay, Ama's British. Konekna, I don't know where she's from. I don't know that flag. I don't recognize it. Okay. So, Look at the MC. Okay. I can't do hangovers anymore. I'm done drinking. Yeah, they put a, and then here's the thing: when like 20s, 30s, I could get up and like it ain't nothing happened. Now, man, you had that one day you're in bed all day. You know, David McKinnon, I'm going good, bro. How you doing? Congrats, young brother. Kind of new to the channel, but have seen your videos. Jay Sharp in the building. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It's crazy. Like the more you take for granted, the longer you've been on YouTube, you think someone knows you. No, I mean, certain things, certain ways people's channel get discovered, either by surfing or by next in order or, whatever. And you just think everyone knows you, but that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's how subscribers are. I have 90,000 subscribers, and you're looking at over 90,000 people decided to subscribe to your channel. You must be doing something right. But there's millions that haven't. You know what I'm saying? So imagine when you get to 150,000 or 200,000. That's when things start changing because, at the percentage of the people that do versus don't, there's always going to be people that subscribe to your channel that hardly ever look at YouTube anyway. So, that's a percentage of your overall audience, unfortunately, because you would hope in an ideal world that, people jump on YouTube every day, but that's just not the case. And if they do subscribe to your channel, it'll probably have like a notification off or whatever. So, let's see. It's crazy, like how shorts have taken over, and I don't really care for it. I made a short yesterday. I got to drop it. I just did it. I just finished the video. Kurt, what actress Zoe Saldana is like in real life? Zoe's cool. Zoe. I like Cicely. Her sister. I really like her sister. They look similar. It's just Zoe's taller. You know, Zoe would be the runway model. Cicely would be the print model. You know, but no, they're overall cool. I mean, she's not. She's a very caring person. She kind of no, she's a nice person, man. And I believe me, I've been around a lot of actresses, a lot of superstars, and they haven't been too friendly. Jay, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Shorts can be helpful though. They can, but what shorts do, it gets everything and keeps everything short. That's the problem. See, here's the deal. Your perception of watching something that's 60 seconds, 30 seconds, that small that just shrinks your attention span because now you're accustomed to something going, okay, what did I get from that in a minute? You know what I mean? You need like people like that won't really be able to read, because they won't have the patience to read a 200 or 300 page book. They ain't got time for that shit. They want to hear everything in 60 seconds and move on to the next one. They need that dopamine drop. They need they need that. And it's crazy. This girl got her chin wide open. Poor thing. She got a long neck too. I mean, she's fighting like this, dude. Konekna. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good left hook. Good check hook from her though, because she's accustomed to being taller. Because you can tell she got one of those long goose necks. But I'm gonna tell you, if she ever gets caught in the cross, if she's moving to her right, she can get chinned by Amma. Amma can, if she's moving to her right, boom, because she doesn't have look, no guard on the left hand. She's just, that left hand is down. And then the minute she moves like this, she can get canned, bro. She's gonna get canned. KD is this the Irish undercard? I don't know. It can be absurd like political sound bites. Oh, she's a little jokester. Look at Connector. She leaned on the ropes. Oh, she got that little kind of like a little David Hay swag to her. Connector. She kind of leaned on the ropes and you know, yeah, she needs to catch her and knock her out. Kurt, Thomas Carty is a very smart heavyweight from Ireland. Okay. Is Dillian White fighting tonight? Yes, he's fighting tonight. Koneka being her best, Charlie Z. Charlie Z's a punk, bro. That dude, and I think he has something, he got probably mental issues. Will Dylan get chinned by an uppercut? I don't know. I mean, you know he can. And you know if he gets caught with an uppercut, he's out. And if he's out, he's done. Who you got, Whyte or Tetteh? I don't know much about Tetteh, to be fair. I know Daniel Dubois beat him, but I mean, I don't know anything else other than that, honestly, because I haven't really seen him fight. You know, I haven't seen him fight, so I don't really know. Here's the good thing about women boxing: it's 2 minutes. So if it sucks, it won't be around long. You know, it's kind of shaved anyway, spliced. Okay, there she goes. Now if she comes over to that right hand, she's gonna get hit. All she gotta do is move to her left because she's not blocking with her left hand. She has it down like this. The minute she comes this way, right hand cometh. If I was Ama, I would be going down to her body. Work that, start going right there. Bat! Just keep catching her, going. Make her go to that side, and when she does, bat! Catch her right there. Catch her right there. There you go. Go to the body. She gets countered by Connectna with a right hand. Ooh, she slipped that shot. See, she threw that right, and she White needs to get him out in 3 rounds. The only thing I liked about Charlie Z was seeing him get his come uppance. Come uppance. I don't know what that is. Quan Big Guns in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Quan's Big Guns, man. Did you man, I seen the Wilder statue. Man, it was cool. And it just kind of sits out like right off that highway. You know what I mean? So you can see him, you could drive by and see it, basically. You don't really have to stop. A lot of people see, oh, there's Wilder statue. Has White been on? No, no, he's not on yet. It's just started. It just started at 1:30. So I don't know how many fights on this undercard. But no, I mean, this is an interesting fight. Two different styles. It pissed me off. They made me shave this here, and I was like, I don't really like you touching my soul patch. You know, nothing's like. I'm just glad I don't have like a ugly chin. Kurt, is there a statue of Mike Tyson anywhere in America? No, I don't think so. Which is kind of weird, right? Because you'd think by now you would have one. You would see one. You would see one. That's crazy. People really hated the fact that Joshua got knocked out. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Joshua knocking out Francis Ngannou, 20 some thousand views. versus versus the reaction video of AJ getting knocked out was only like 2,000 views. People hated to watch. It's hard to watch. I'm trying to find it, but AJ's chin and confidence gone. I mean, he's still talking a good game, so we'll see. Let's see, for maybe 5 years. Let's say, what is that? It's outside. Cool. But anyway, I can't find it now. So many videos, too many. But anyhow, no, AJ said he had 5 years left, and that was like 2020. Remember that? So there you go. It's 2025, 5. So yeah, he may have 2 fights left in him. I hope Dubois fights Fury after the Usyk Fury rematch. That's if Dubois gets past Parker. See, it's not a foregone conclusion that Dubois will beat Joseph Parker. I want people to keep that in mind. Because dealing with Parker, Parker's not Parker's not one of those guys you think. Kurt, name your top 3 favorite boxers today. Fighters, man. I like Artur Beterbiev. I like Alexander Usyk. And I like Terrence Crawford. Now, if it was a top 5, Tank would be in there. The only problem with Tank ain't trying to challenge himself for shit. So we don't know how good Tank really would be or can be. We just know he ain't going to do certain things. So his ambition cap is not that high. You know? Parker will leave on a stretcher. Dubois is a monster now. Okay. If he knocks out Parker, it don't make AJ look that bad, doesn't it? It just makes Dubois look that much better, right? Agreed. Parker's movement and pace could be a serious problem for Triple D. Well, they say Triple D didn't want to fight him. Daniel didn't want to fight him at the beginning. They said that. They said he didn't want to fight him. They wanted Jarrell Miller because they didn't want to worry about moving around and following somebody that does have the ability to move around and box and move and protect himself and avoid exchanges like that. See, a lot of times people hate pure boxers because pure boxers don't sit in the pocket and try to get greedy and try to score by bringing you down to your destruction. No, they're focused off scoring, back, getting in, then getting out. They're not trying to, they're not trying to do all that. They're trying to score. Back. Oops, see, gotcha. Back. Back. Grab. Break. Let go. Come on. Back. Beat. Grab. Break. Repeat the process. That's a pure boxer. They're trying to beat you to the shot. When you get too close, Some pure boxers are not comfortable. You're a hell of a beast if you can do both. That's why I like Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford will fight you in the trenches. All you got to do is make him mad. Hit him a couple times that he didn't expect for you to hit him, and then hit him with authority. Hit him to the point, oh, you can piss me off. Oh, it's on. That's the thing I like about Crawford. Crawford gets mad. You hit Crawford, it's personal. He's going to personally try to take your head off. That's why him fighting someone like Canelo would be different than Jermell Charlo fighting Canelo. People want to pretend like Jermell is somewhat a Terrence Crawford. Their Terrence Crawford would never have a chance against someone like Canelo Alvarez. And I think that's absolute poppycock. Someone like Terrence Crawford could choose to fight Canelo like Edeslandi Lara fought Canelo. But something tells me that won't be the case. Something tells me that Terrence will turn it up a notch. Something tells me when Canelo fights someone like Crawford, expect, because people are going to pick Canelo. Canelo is not the same dude from 2021. The dude I knew from 2021 is probably the best I ever seen. Though the fighters that he was fighting weren't a Edeslandi Lara, weren't a Floyd, Money Mayweather. They weren't these guys that are even an Austin Trout, to be fair. And I think he really... Austin Trout, he's more of a guy that likes to, since he was older, he has to trade shots with younger fighters, which is not smart. That's how, he was busting up Jared Swift Hurd. And then Jared Hurd came back and bulldozed him because he was just a bigger man. He overpowered him because he didn't anticipate that, hey, you're dealing with a younger, stronger, tough kid in Jared Swift Hurd. And Jared Swift Hurd went out like all those other fighters that had chins, like a Joe Joyce. He was bad. He could take shots, but he could give you a lot more than you gave him. That was Jared Swift Hurd until that wore out. You keep getting hit here. So many punches that you'll be able to take, until your resistance is gone. When your resistance is gone, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Okay, this is 5 or 6. Ooh, good left hook. Good left hook by Konekna. Yep, Crawford Porter's folks. Yeah, he can. And look what he did to Sean Porter. Speaking of Porter, Showtime Porter, he was in there until, and this is the crazy thing. You have to ask yourself, what does Terrence Crawford say? Just like he did with Madrimov. In the Madrimov fight, that was a pretty challenging fight. It was a pretty iffy 51-49, 52-48 type fight because you had Madrimov coming in there and he was pacing himself. He was poised because he knew, well, if I try to come in with that gung-ho shit, I might end up on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But he knew that. He knew that. I'm not a Fury fan. I haven't seen all of his fights, but from those ones I've seen, he easily could have 3 or more losses. And many fights I haven't seen, people say he lost, which I believe guys like McDermott. Yeah, listen, McDermott is that guy kind of like Castillo is to Floyd Mayweather. Okay? Because everybody think, man, Castillo beat Floyd. So, that could be anybody with a loss on their record. It just was their night. They were in favor in that night. Is Devin Haney done for? I don't know. We have to see. He's training with Freddie Roach right now, if you guys don't know. And his dad is letting Freddie Roach train him and continue molding him. Especially after that fight he had. See, Devin Haney in his mind, it may be pride or whatever, but he will always think the reason he lost was because Ryan decided to cheat him. That may or may not be true, but the truth of the matter is we'll never know. You can argue that Ryan Garcia would have beat Devin Haney anyway. But then again, since he cheated, we will never know if he could because he didn't come in correct. He didn't come in the right way. He didn't come in like, hey, I'm clean. I have nobody to have no excuses. All that did for Devin Haney was give him excuse on why he lost. If he hadn't learned anything from that, he's in trouble. They haven't learned, hey, when you jab out there, pull your damn jab back. Stop sticking that jab out like a fencing sword and not expecting to get countered. Because that's exactly what he did. He got countered because his ass was way out here trying to jab, try to keep Ryan back, knowing damn well you're not the faster fighter. And he learned that the hard way. Then, Ryan throws the left hook like breathing. Okay, so he's going to throw the left. Bow! And he caught him just for reflex. Now here's the thing. Here's the difference between someone like Devin and someone like Tank. See, Tank, and he anticipated that left hook because he already knew that's all this boy got is a left hook. So as soon as Ryan Garcia threw that, bow! He ate that left to the face, instantly dropping him. Why? Because it was too fast and too furious. Okay. Well, this fight's over. Connecta versus Ama. I think Connecta, I think she's going to pull it out. I mean, that style. She was too tall. Ama couldn't really get in there and do what she's supposed to, or, yeah, Stewart Fix could be in. Fury lost to Wilder in a journeyman because by rules, a cut like that should be stopped. Wilder first fight, most refs have had waved it off, and the SS Cunningham was a DQ win, but the rules don't apply to Fury. Well, Fury should have been knocked out. He should have been knocked out that time because when he hit Tyson Fury, that punch was, bro. Alexander Usyk. He is now the unified heavyweight champion of the world that you need to respect. Put some respect on his name, too. Joe Turkey was telling Fury that he owes him a win. Well, yeah, I got to do a video on it after the live stream. Because I seen that this morning. But I've been telling you guys that. I've told you guys that about that particular fight. Let's see. Whoa, I'm a one. Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't really even think I'm a one like that. Wow. Winner by unanimous decision. Okay, they're all smiling, so nobody's contesting it. So whatever. Right? Well, I mean, see, Usyk, nobody knows what Usyk's going to do. The guy that's the champ now, I mean, even if AJ would have beat him, see, Usyk has to go down. He has to go down. And I'm going to explain why in the video. I'm not going to give you everything right now. But he has to go, and I'm going to explain why. Okay? He called Usyk a freak in an insulting way. Well, he is a freak. He is absolutely a freak. See, punches landed 72 for Connected and 63. Punches thrown 237 compared to 319. She had a higher knockout. She had a higher percentage. High impact landed 4-3. See the fight stats. Connecta outscored Ama. So yeah, it maybe some It's rotten in Denmark, bud. It's rotten in Denmark. Let's see here. Okay, so we got Thomas Cardy versus Mike Mielonen. Then we got Mike Perez, the Cuban fighter, versus Israel Dufus, which is the Dufus. Dufas. From Panama. Then we got Ebenezer, Tetteh, and Dillian White. So 1 out of 4 is complete. Let's look forward to the next one, okay? Fight week on the zone, baby. Yeah, it's going hard. It's going down. It's going down, peeps. That's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big live stream, bro. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be right here. Now, that was a good fight, though, bro. You have to understand, Tyson Fury is a very good boxer, and then people look at the things that he says, but a lot of times he's been doing that for so long. A lot of the things that he does is pretty much automatic. Look at that right uppercut. That right uppercut caught Alexander Usyk. And see, he waited long. He should have went immediately to the body. Usyk's not going to give you much, especially when you hurt him. Just I remember when Jorge Linares dropped Lomachenko, and Lomachenko did not throw a single punch after he went down. He got up and he used those feet until he felt like I'm comfortable enough to fight. What channel is the fight on, Kurt? Please. Jazzy Jobs is on the zone. It's on the zone. They're putting Adelaide in there with all the top guys, but someone like Johnny Fisher is still fighting David Allen. Adelaide would KO Fisher. I don't understand why they baby that guy. Fisher's slow. Well, I mean, it's promotional tactics, bro. That's all. You know why. Oh, they're showing us the oof. Man, he could not miss Tyson, bro. like he beat Tyson pillar to post. Like he hit them, bro. That was a punch that definitely hurt Tyson. When Tyson got hit, bro, he got caught. Pow! Oh, you know what I mean? And so he was like, I wasn't hurt. That was a trip. His punches didn't even hurt me. What do you think of Fury growing his beard so much? Maybe trying to cushion. Well, here's the deal. What happens with Fury, though? People say that, but he always shaves. So, if he doesn't shave, you might have an argument because normally when you see him with that beard, I think he does that, when he's training or whatever. When he's training, he has that beard growing. Looking like a Viking. But as the fight comes, he shaves it off. He's smooth. So, again, it was a split decision. Loss. It's entertaining to listen to UK channels how they talk about how Fury was so close to winning. He was close to being ended for good. What are they talking about? It's entertaining though. Well, since it was controversy, since the fight carried on, it was still a close fight based on that fact or that issue, that situation. Because the fact of the matter was, hey, yeah, dude, this should have been done. This should have been done. Fury gained weight so he can smother Usyk, but that won't work. Well, he's going to find out Usyk's not an easy guy to grab, and he's physically strong. See, you can be physically strong. People that are physically strong, wrestlers like Terrence Crawford, is physically strong. That man can grab you and slam you on the ground and knock you spark out. He can submit you if he needed be. Guys that practice jujitsu, that's what I have to do. I'm going to go back rolling. I'm going to go back rolling in jiu-jitsu. I started striking. I need something that's going to strengthen me as I get older. So I think that is probably the best thing that I could do. Go back to jiu-jitsu, bro. I'm going to start rolling again. Did you see Munguia get knocked out yesterday? Oh, Isaac, I did not, but I heard about it. See, I got woke up and got in like a 2-hour conversation. So my whole morning was pretty much gone. You know what I mean? So that's something that, I thought about. I went live this morning, early this morning, and had a pretty good crowd. You guys were up, especially over, across the road. Growing a beard as a cushion is the silliest thing I heard of. Well, basically, you're giving somebody a damn target. you know? Bo lost to Holyfield by 1 point. Norton Holmes was the same. Whyte is fighting on Dillian. Who is fighting on Dillian White's card right now? Has it started? Yes. Cardi is fighting Mielonen. Okay. Oh yeah, he's from, I think. Where is he from? What flag is that? Is that Polish? Polish flag? Yeah, it's Sunday night, man. It's crazy. But I think he didn't want to compete with because you had Munguia taking on what is it, La Haras or Farasi. Breaking news: LeBron James is not playing basketball because of the Diddy allegations. Crazy, man. I mean, I think that's kind of like a racket that went on too long. So Finland, okay, Finland, got you. Appreciate you, Tex. Appreciate you, Tex. He's coming all by himself. You know what? If I was professionally boxing, I wouldn't want any smoke. I can't stand it, when I'm working, because they fill the air with smoke to create a certain atmosphere. Turkey Hala milkshake. Ah, no gig got KO'd by a guy with 4 KOs in 20 fights. Sad. He's done. He's done. That all that mouth wide open fighting, like and that's a bad habit. Somebody should have corrected a long time ago, but they did not. You know, they did not. So I mean, it's on them. It's really on them. I hope the LeBron James rumors is a rumor. If he is involved with the Diddy career, it's over. See, a lot of those guys, they went to those Diddy parties. Just like a lot of people hung around Harvey Weinstein, just like a lot of people hung around Jeffrey Epstein. So, like a lot of those guys and a lot of people were involved. That's why Epstein had the DIE. Okay, because it was too many people that was famous, known, wealthy, billionaires. You think no, he got to go, because if this man starts opening his mouth just to get immunity or whatever, or a smaller, lighter sentence, and he brings everybody down with his ass, you think that no, that's crazy. Kurt, get well. You sound like you got over a cold. I just got over one. It's just the weather here, man. It's just the weather. My cough has got better. You know what I mean? But like the weather itself, yeah, it kind of keeps you groggy. See, it was cold. It was 30 degrees last week. Now it's 70. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It'll be interesting to see how Usyk approaches the fight. He fought like a pressure fighter last time. Um, I don't see anything different. I think he will work on what he needs to work on. I'm interested to see how he improves. I'm interested also to see how Tyson Fury improves. So a lot went to the parts, but twice as much say they left early. Yeah, they'll say that. I left early. No, you didn't. See, here's the thing. This is the question. I'm gonna make a point, and then I'm gonna move on. For those that say, "Nah, man, I left them parties early." Why? Why did you leave the party early? You see what I mean? What tipped you off and told you, "Hey, let's go"? You know what I mean? I think this is probably what more normally happened. Most of the people, if not all, a majority of the people, seen those damn freak offs, and they seen the freak offs. And based on what they saw, they know not to go, or they know to stay. Sometimes you got to hold, sometimes you got to fold. So a lot of times, if they didn't get the memo, and they go to that back room where another whole room is, and they're doing all that stuff, they'll know. See, a lot of people are into it. I think what happened, where he hosted a lot of people that were actually private swingers. They were swingers. They like that kind of stuff. You guys ever seen Eyes Wide Shut? Yes, it was involving a lot of officials, mayors, politicians, people that you would be surprised. Like, hey, dude, you're behind that mask? Yes, he's behind that mask. Yes, he like to get his freak on. They're called freak offs because they want to get their freak on. That's what a lot of people were doing. And Diddy just knew, like, I can do this. And matter of fact, for my own amusement, I'm going to film it all. So it's crazy. And then when people got word of that, yeah, it was kind of hard. But yeah, they should know to leave early for a reason. That's what I'm saying. And I think they know by experience. They've had it, been there, didn't enjoy it. Oh, I felt a little woozy. No, you probably just took a Quaalude and you probably didn't know no better. But if he drank, put something in their drink, and Mickey chicks, man, that's on some alleged Bill Cosby stuff, and he's out of jail. Kurt, I hope Mike Perez from Cuba didn't take this fight on the Whyte card for money. He used to be a good fighter, cruiser. Yeah, used to. But again, I talked about Cuban fighters last night in my live stream. A lot of Cuban fighters are spoiled. Son mimados todos. Because all they need to do is come over here and start making money. Because see, here's the thing: they've won championships, Olympics, different amateur titles in Russia or Brazil or wherever they went. They've won. They are accustomed to winning most of those boxing events. Cuba is known for creating some of the best boxers in the sport. Okay, the only problem is if they're Cuban, they can't compete professionally because the bullshit system they have over there won't allow a guy to get rich. They're like a lot of Cubans are brainwashed. They're brainwashed into believing that. Um, Teofilo Stevenson, Teofilo, he was a hell of a boxer, and they offered him like $6 million to fight Muhammad Ali, and he wouldn't do it. What's $6 million compared to 8 million Cubans? What are you talking about? So they didn't have that mindset of this is what I can do. Coming from poverty, they want to indulge now. Well, they've seen people that they've beaten and they've seen them go on to fight professionally, and they see the fight purses because those are not secret. Though that's public knowledge. That if you've seen Sean Porter, and you've beat Sean Porter in the amateurs, and you see this guy now, and he just got his last fight purse was $4 million, you're gonna cringe a bit because you're sitting there with some ron cube, rum, and sitting there drinking. Which, oh, bro, I wish I had some ron cube. Now I would drink that right now. Somebody came through the door with some ron cube because that's a Cuban rum. Like you can only get it in Cuba. You can't get that nowhere else. It's like a specifically made Cuban rum. But it's kind of heavy. Be careful. Rum makes me crazy. And I had the same. Fury won 4 rounds tops. I actually would have missed this fight if it was not that Kurt came live. Yeah, I thought it was yesterday until I was mistaken. Where is Philip Hergovic? That's a good question. We've heard from him maybe a month and a half ago. He made a commercial or he posted something about him training back in the gym and all that stuff. So, I think I think he's calmed down a bit, honestly. BT the Sports in the Zone are disgraced by backing a massive ducker historically. Yeah, hopefully he's working on everything. His father passed, so I understand that, definitely. Philip seems to have lost interest in boxing. Well, I don't know what he's going through. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got a pretty nice check. They paid those guys handsomely over there to be over there. You look at Wilder. Wilder was because he knows I got some of that damn DAZN money that I'm like if I'm Wilder, every purse I get, I'm gonna compare it to what I was offered to me. Kurt, how did you score the first fight? 8 rounds to 4. 8 rounds to 4. It could have been 7 rounds to 5, but understand this. The ninth round. The ninth round should have been if it was a 10-8 round. Maybe Matchroom dropped Philip Hergovic. Well, it was bad because see, if Joshua would have fought Philip, he would have knocked Philip out. There's only one bronze bomber. Yeah, the bronze bomber Wilder. Kurt, after Parker lost to Joshua, I text him to stay away from Fury, and he has been less of a Fury fan still in. I don't think AJ beats Phillip. No, I think he beats Philip Hergovic. I think he knocks him out because Philip's not going to be aggressive like Daniel Dubois. He fights different. You can tell he's more like a 1-2. He would have knocked Philip out of the ring. See, everybody's saying that because of what Dubois did to him. I agree, Kurt. I think Hergovic is a good comeback fight for AJ, or a good comeback fight for somebody, right? Oh, down goes. Oh, that was a delayed. Millionin. Cardi dropped him, bro. He caught him with a right hand. And that right hand, man, he bowed. It's like, oh. Here we go. Here we go. 1 minute left. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. He's trying to stay in this thing. He's on defense mode. Dude, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He didn't even hit him. I didn't even see a punch landed, though. Yeah, go ahead and take him out. We got a minute remaining. This is going to be a quick night, people. Because Cardi got it. Get him. Get him. Get him. Bow. Good God. Good. Bow. Another punch. He clenches on. He holds. Millionin holds. $35. Oh, he just missed with that shot. He just missed with that. It was an overhand left, actually. Yeah, this dude here. No, that was a slip. He did not even punch. Yeah, okay. Good job, ref. 18 seconds left. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he got that Vitaly Klitschko skin. Yeah, a lot of them do. Vladimir has it too. Vasily Lomachenko, Alexander Usyk. Yeah, they're in fights. Kurt. I noticed you made Fury versus Whyte live stream private. Yeah, man. That was something I wasn't proud of. I just took it off. I just took it out of there. I don't know. You guys heard the story about this. This was over 2 years ago. Damn near three. The day that Tyson Fury fought Dillian White. For one, I was working on Color Purple at the time. We were doing nights, so we didn't get off to like 8 or 9. Keep in mind, I'm in the States. By the time I didn't even get any rest. So what happened on set that day? The guy that hired me, the stunt coordinator, got into it with a first AD, first assistant director. And they almost got into a fist fight over something. And it was bad because I had a chair because we had this rehearsed scene. It was the juke joint scene. And what happens with a bunch of stunt people, they get hired. We have to come up with our own choreography, So in this case, I was supposed to hit one of my stunt brothers, Phil Fournier. Shout out to Phil Fournier. He played on the George Foreman film as one of George Foreman's brothers. Shout out to him. I was supposed to whack this guy over the back, okay, with the chair. And we were setting up for another take for me hitting him with a chair. So I had a chair raised back where the first AD comes in. He comes through the door, okay? And I have it raised. And he seen me with it raised, and he got all spooked and scared. Like, oh, well, what is this? Can't you tell somebody that that you're about to film? That's unprofessional. And then he got in Mark's face saying how unprofessional he was. And I'm like, dude, I'm holding the damn chair. Okay, I'm holding the chair. So I'm like, look, listen. I was not going to hit you with the damn chair. Okay. But I don't think that was the point. The point he was trying to make is, hey, you didn't do what you supposed to do. The protocol for you. You know what I mean? You. Pointing and stuff like that. He started putting his finger in his face. And, Mark was just like, yo, and Mark just snapped. Mark was calm, trying to talk to him. This guy was on an ego trip. He was tripping. You know what I mean? And that was like, oh my God, because if he got fired, that meant they had to replace people. Well, normally when they replace coordinators, stunt coordinators, they replace the cast of who the stunt coordinator hired. So that's not a good sign. Even though we already start filming, that doesn't mean that we were going to keep our position based off who hired us. So if a stunt coordinator hires you for a show, then he gets canned. That he can be replaced by another guy that feels like, you know what, I don't need any of these guys. I'm going to rehire my own people with for different reasons. Because it's maybe if they're from Cali, maybe they're from Atlanta, maybe they're local from New Orleans. They may bring a whole new crew in because that stunt coordinator that got fired, credibility and decision is out the window. So we were kind of like, oh man, well, we might not have a job. Now, here's the thing: if they would have fired Mark over that, because oh, it's over, people. Thomas Carty, 10-0, 10-0 with 9 KOs. Any news about March undercard? No, I remember the Fury versus Whyte live stream. Kurt, you was half asleep. Well, that's what I'm explaining to you. Um, they were trying to sounds corrupt. I mean, it's the film industry. So they were trying to I don't know what he was calling himself doing, but I can tell you this. I can tell you this. We stayed up like 8 or 9, and the crazy part was, um, I started an argument with somebody I was dating at the time. And I remember having, and this was this set it off. I was tired, and I was almost kind of delirious. So, but I knew, like, dude, I gotta be up because this live stream, you know what I mean? It's at Wembley, 94,000, no, 94,000 people in attendance. So this big thing is, and I was like a half a bottle of Crown in XO. So I had a half a bottle of XO. Started drinking. Crazy. Started drinking. um. Oh, that was his leg, bro. But started drinking, and my thing was back then I used to love Sprite and Crown. Splash of lemon or lime is going down every time. So I started drinking. So by the time the live stream, I was drunk. I was tired and I was wasted. So it was like, it was sad, bro. It was sad. I don't blame you, Kurt. I've fallen asleep in Fury fights too. DJ Anton in the building, counter punch to you. I was in a coma for Fury Wilder fight. At least I didn't miss much. Stewart, bro, I'm glad you came out. I'm glad you really came out of that coma. Okay, now we have Mike Perez versus Israel Doofus. This is going good, people. Cruiserweight contest. Okay, so here we go. So this is moving along nicely. But no, it's crazy because I had and I'm gonna tell you what I did. I like most of that live stream. It was shite. I put it on. I turned the camera off and then passed out. I woke up about an hour later. It was still on. People were talking and chattering and, dude, what's up with Kurt? You know, Kurt, you must revenge Mike loss. Not if it's staged. I'll fight him. I'll fight Jake Paul. I would love to get in there and bang with Jake Paul. Let's see what he. Let's see how good he's accomplished, or how good he's gotten. Peace, brother Kurt. Does Richard Steele seem justified seeing the state Taylor is in? You think? Well, I don't know, man. See, yeah, you think about things in hindsight. But understand that you can't stop what a fighter does, but at the same time, you have control of what you do, not what the fighter does, because that wouldn't have harmed him to that degree in 3 seconds. Because we're only talking about that fight. We're not talking about, every other fight. We're talking about that fight where he could have made a difference. He basically won a fight for Julio Cesar Chavez when Julio Cesar Chavez did not deserve it. Let's bang then Kurt versus Paul. Hey, look, I'm all for it. He can fight an old bloke like me. I'll try my best. And for $10 million, I'll throw it too. I ain't dumb. You know what I mean? You offer me, okay, let's say someone offers you $2 million to fight, but he's offering you $10 million to throw the fight. It's the sport that I love that I hate so much. Look, I don't care, bro. I will throw out. Yeah, you can hit me like you did. You can hit me like you did, bro. Tyson pulled his punches, could have KO'd Paul. Yeah, he could have caught him because he knew he ain't never got hit by no heavyweight. Okay, it was fixed. Yeah, we could have a fixed fight. You know what I mean? You could pay me 5 million and we can go 8 rounds, 2 minute 8 rounds, as long as you don't degrade me or let you just beat me up, make me look stupid. Because then people are gonna look at me and think that's what I'm about when I represent myself, showing off my boxing skills and my boxing chops. So I wouldn't like that so much. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I would, man. He offered 5 million. You gotta throw the fight, dude. Okay, 10 million. I'll throw it. 5 million. I'll throw it because you can do a lot with 5 M's. You know what I mean? Fight was 100% wasn't fixed. Okay, okay, bud. Effing Netflix. Yeah, they suck too, dude. I think they'll do better next time. Yeah, this trial run, they'll do better. They'll do a lot better next time. You mean to tell me everybody started watching it and Netflix started like tripping? They really do need to compensate some people though, for that inconvenience. We got Dillian White in the building. I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm ready to get in there and show everybody that I'm still one of the top fighters pound for pound. Ebenezer Tetteh, he's a good opponent, so I wanted to come in and show everybody that I'm ready, to fight, to get it in there. You know what I mean? Big Baby Miller versus Philip Hergovic will be great. I'd like to see that. Yeah, I would love to see a fight like that, man. Hergovic versus Miller. Big Baby! And then, see, I don't think either of those guys really have knockout power, so they'll be banging each other up. Both, seems to have good chins. Both lost to Daniel Dubois. So I think, yeah. I just watched the press conference. Whyte has a black promoter now. Okay. Who is this black? Who is this promoter? Don King. All in America, baby. Yeah, man. If I was an actual boxer, I might have some pride, but I would get knocked out for the ring. Knocked out of the ring for 1 million. I wouldn't do it for 1 million. That's not enough money. Give me 3 of them, I would. 3 million? Yeah. Give me 5 because I know I'm gonna take home at least 3. So for $3 million cleared, you got that much money in the bank. I'm gonna be like Floyd. Oh, Money Mayweather. I'm gonna put it all in one bank. I ain't separating nothing. You know. Even though it would make sense to have a couple $100,000 in a bank just chilling in case you need it. You know what I mean? I think that would make more sense to me. Michael Hunter should fight Kubrat Pulev for the WBA mandatory. Yes, he should. Omar Rodriguez. Omar Rodriguez. Hey, Omar. Well, who is this guy? I haven't seen him. Oh man, Floyd. Mayweather. I like to thank everybody that showed up for my live stream. Um, I like to thank the millions around the world that haven't seen my stuff. Yeah. Nah, man. Hit me in the stomach. Bow! Ah! And I'd go down and stay down. I'd pull a Ryan Garcia. I'm paid. I got money. Yeah, they didn't want they didn't want to deal with him. They did not want to deal with him, bro. See, he pissed Oscar and he pissed Bernard Hopkins off. They didn't even want to look. They didn't want to look at Ryan after that because they knew he quit. Jake Paul is a damn fraud, people. I can't understand why don't they get Kurt. Yeah. Don King should get Michael Hunter to man. Nah, Don ain't got the connections no more. Now, if this was 20 years ago, this would be a different issue. Because Don King was still around, but he just fell off, man. Oh man, so they threw a preliminary fight in here because these guys are not on the card. Oh, good right to the body by Secondsville. No bigger fraud than Tommy Fury. That was a terrible way he ducked that lad. Well, I mean, he got paid. You give a guy like that that ain't really proved himself a paycheck. What do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to really want to learn more? No. He's rich. He's going to really want to get rich and stay rich. You know? Do you see a bunch of haters hating on Floyd in the UK recently? The UK has problems. Oh, good right hand. Oh, good jab, right hand. That hurt him. That hurt him. Get him. Get him. Oh, that hurt him again. That uppercut hurt him. Come on, finish him off. Oh, good right hand. By second, what is that? Second hash or something. Oh man, he's throwing bombs. Oh, good right hand. Good right hand. Oh, good right hand for Sackville. Rodriguez, bro, he's getting picked apart on the ropes because what he's doing, he's knocking him to the ropes. Boxing has been dead for a while. Dude, boxing is alive and well. Great. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, good right hand. Good right hand. I like how bow. He catches it. He snatches that guard down before landing that shot. Do you think Floyd Money Mayweather the best to ever do it like he claims. No, he's not. See, he was from one era to another era to another era. Floyd, Floyd came along real quick. No, Mike Perez fights next. I'm gonna get me another Sprite. Hang on, guys. I gotta get some another Sprite on the rocks. You don't have to be alone. All right. This commercial is presented by Sprite. Oh man, he hurt him. He hurt him. Dude, he rung his bell with that shot. Oh, good right hand. He's shaking his head. That means he knows and recognizes he's in deep shit. Oh, good right hand. Bro, he's eating those shots. This ain't gonna last long. I think Roy Jones Jr. was the best defensive fighter. I think athletically he was the best. See, he was like the bigger of smaller men. Panamanian buddy, a glutton in there. Yeah, he is. Kurt getting down with the sugary soda today. Yeah, I'm taking a walk on the wild side. CJ in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Watch out for those spammers, because they're in there. Ooh, good right hand. Yeah, James Toney was the defensive genius, and he still talks like he's a punchy dude. It's almost like this guy's punishing him. He like hits him and just to see what he does. Bow! Haha. Got him. Yeah, Cardi did get the KO. Yeah, he did. Oh, good right hand. How will boxing survive post Al Turkey Jake Paul? It won't probably. We'll have some. We'll have certain things, see what Eddie does and what Frank does, and they're all millionaires. Any news about negotiation between Martin McCall and F.A. Jog? I have not. One sided beating from what I can see. You know, one-sided beating. Sprite is my favorite drink since I was a kid. Haha, it's too good. You got great taste. Jay, appreciate you. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of Cokes, RCs, Dr. Peppers. Bro, I was terrible. I was horrible. We are seeing now that everybody ducking Bacali for real. Well, it's either that or he's asking for too much money. I get Caballel. He didn't want to take what was offered, and what he was offered wasn't going to be what the split or purse bid is going to be. So he stepped out of negotiations. No, I did not see Pulev Char. I've seen highlights, and Pulev had just took him apart. You know, Oh, good right hand. Any news about negotiations? Well, yeah, you already read that. Okay. Kurt, I was thinking if Crawford came up down to 143, Tank would. No, bro. Tank would beat Terrence Crawford. He went that got that damn small. And Tank would do it because it's a handicap for Terrence. Terrence is at 154. That cat probably walk around at two. I mean 170, 180. I I just think he would beat. I'm sorry. I just think that Canelo can't beat Crawford because I think as soon as he hit Crawford, Crawford would just box him and then bang when he needs to. Rodriguez is taking a beating, dude. He's just has his hands up taking shots. Ooh, good right hand from Mr. Finland. Was David Price always destined to fail? Was he a hype job? No, he just went in there with some tough guys. Excuse me. Ugh. There are levels. You can be good, but there are better fighters out there. Has the fight started counter attack boxing? No, not yet. I watched a YouTube on David Price's career earlier. He lost to a drug cheat after lost to drug cheat after drug cheat. Then he lost to Povetkin. Well, you said then he lost to Povetkin. Well, what do you think that means? A lot of people think that he's over. That he was also himself was a cheat. It was a cheat. He cheated him. That's how Wilder was mad. Povetkin, he was a cheater. He was a coward. He tried to cheat me when I came to another country just to show him and give him the opportunity to fight me. Wilder wants that respect. I was the one that did that to you, for you. You owe me this. You owe me that. When you were strung out on coke and you was doing drugs, you owe me this opportunity. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. You know what I mean when I say these things. Radio Raheem, what? Dude, I'm serious, dude. I wait. Good. Dude, I wake up and I want to get that little pick me up, To this day. To this day. Eddie kick hand in Birmingham from Matchroom. I miss the old Wilder. He was too entertaining. Love him or hate him. Yeah, he was. I miss him too. You know, that all that. Like, please, peace and blessings, peace. No, We don't want peace and blessings. I want a body in the ring. I want a body. I want a body in the ring. Oh, cool. You know what's crazy? That this fight is not a televised fight. All right. Hello, Kurt. I guess the winner of Dubois Parker, the fight winner of Zhang Bakali. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Oh, 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 oh. Wilder, you bigot, you bug out. Didn't Wilder use Sue Povetkin for dirt popping dirty? Yeah, it went back and forth. It was like because Povetkin was taking some type of supplement that became banned. Then he tested positive for it again. So that was the issue. So a lot of people like, well, dude, you already knew it was banned. So why would you still keep taking something that was on the ban list and you knew it was on the ban list? Right? Worst fight ever. Ebenezer Tetteh is nothing. Well, we're going to see how nothing he is after the Mike Perez fight. Yeah, that punch, yeah, it was crazy. Dubois juicing in Brazil. Keep hearing that. Body shot. School of 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. The man with the wrench. The man with the wrench are the ones that put those back on the bench. Bars. Angry Shakira versus Angry J-Lo. What round? It's 5 or 6. Mr. Finland's trying to close the show. It's crazy. Rodriguez caught him with a good stiff jab. Do you think Fury will have different strategy against Usyk this time? I don't know. I believe he will. But remember something, people. The game is to be sold, never told. Okay? Whyte fighting a Ruby Tuesday waiter. I beg your pardon. I am not from Ruby Tuesday. Good enough, I reckon. You know, it's 5 or 6. And this is the survival game, though. I see. Any news about Andy Ruiz? Nope, none. Andy's hard to follow. Stewart, depending on Whyte fighting my Uber driver. Where are you going?
Which is not easy to keep happy, and they was happy, so good, you know.
Are you looking to put on a statement tonight? It can't just be a normal performance, it's got to be a statement performance to get you back in the heavyweight mix.
Let's see what happens. I always look to try to knock someone out anyway, so nothing new. Obviously, I want to get some rounds and do work in a couple of things, but I've never been a fight where I never try to knock someone out, so nothing in the change today.
And best of luck.
Thank you, God bless. Cheers.
There's no one quite.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's tough. You should go to Paul's gym and call him out. Huh. Paul's gym. Does Paul even have a gym? Snap's ginger ale is my weakness. I try to get martini or Martinelli's sparkling cider instead. Yeah. Never thought Whyte was any good. Knocked out by Joshua, knocked out by Povetkin, knocked out by Fury. Too many knockouts from top fighters can't stop the left hook either. Well, at least they're top fighters. And what's really happening in this situation is you're witnessing what he can't do versus the fighters that he beat versus what he didn't do. See, here's the thing: you fight enough guys, you're not going to get beat by all of them, but you're going to get beat by most guys at a certain level if you're only at a certain level. Okay, so does he deserve to be there? Sure. Never thought Whyte was any good. Okay. Is Showbiz your evil twin? Yeah. I know, right? Good little stick in fight they got. Whyte was a top fighter, but he's below Chisora and Wylene. It's a big decline. I mean, there's levels to this. You know, who can beat who on the given day? That's what boxing's about. That's all it's about. Just joined in. Has Whyte fought yet? AS95I. No, he hasn't. We got a fight before then. Whyte should have fought Wyland. He should have. But I think something told me he was probably advised not to and got to thinking about it. No, man, he's kind of tricky, man. He's kind of tricky, man, you know? He kind of moves around a lot. I don't have time for this shit, man. My shoulder, I need to fix my shoulder. My shoulder needs to heal. Not me trying to swing at Ilo Eileen. He doesn't want to fight, so I'm not going to give him a payday. I'm going to work and wait for Tyson. Is Chisora the best gatekeeper of all time? I don't say my showbiz is evil twin. Damn. What makes me evil? That's what I don't get. Did you watch Chevin Clark yesterday? He lost. Kurt, do you think AJ will fight Nick Fury next? No. I mean, they're waiting on those fights like that, man. You know. Does Kurt eat? Okay. Chisora could be in trouble against Wylene. Wylene has a point to prove. Yeah, I think he has to take out Chisora. He just had a pretty good career, though. He's fought Tyson Fury, he's fought Anthony Joshua. Now he's fighting Derek Chisora. He fought Dominique Brazil when, Brazil was pretty much washed, though. To be fair. AJ has done nothing to deserve a Fury fight. He needs to build his way back up before thinking about Fury. I don't know about building himself up, though. I think he just needs to right his wrongs. You should have took that Dubois fight. Kurt, do you think 25 pounds is reasonable for a pay-per-view? You're asking the wrong person. You're asking an American on how you guys' prices are. Are you fucking serious right now? I have no sympathy for any of you guys. Why? We pay $85. Well, now it's about 40 because Turkey's really gave us a las buenas descuentas, right? Where's Uncle C? He's probably over there. But he's been spending a lot of time with his brother in Kansas City, so I haven't really seen him. His son came and hung out with me one time. More than reasonable. Fight of the year for just 25 pounds. Come on, bro. Instant buy.
This is my motivation.
the Tyson Fury side of the table, Eddie. You were there?
What is going on in this building? Is this at the end on my table?
You must have a chair bomb me being on your side, I'll tell you. Thanks to Frank and Spencer for inviting me out. I do feel like a bit of a competition winner. Sorry, Alexander. I mean, look, you know, whoever wins, I'll be nice and fair and honest as always.
Don't worry.
First, I'll be on their side after, you know. Just on behalf of His Excellency in Riyadh season, I mean, I think they mentioned Alex Krasuk. The amazing thing is seeing this fight not once but twice in 7 months.
God's timing is not late, it's not imperfect, it's perfection. So that was meant to be, and we're going to find out what's going to be meant to be in December the 21st. I believe it will be my time this time, and I believe that all things that happen, negative or positive, are lessons. We must learn from the things that we go through in our lives, and we can only do the best we can do as human beings and as boxers and as fathers and as husbands and everything else. We can only do the best we can do as men. And that what we know how to do best is go in there and knock out each other in a fight and to put on a show for the paying customer.
To confirm this is a photograph of the first fight, Alexander Usyk is asking Tyson Fury to sign it.
Like Shrek. The picture of me taking a big left hand to the jaw. It's a nice one.
Alexander, if you'd like to show the camera, please.
You will find it tomorrow on eBay.
There you go, signed and sealed from Alexander Usyk.
If you noticed, he put two posters. Okay, enough of that. All right. Per WBC President Mauricio Suleiman is disgusting, dirty, batty man. No arguments here. See, Tyson, he tries to butter him up like, trying to touch him. Man, don't touch me. I'm about to fight you. Don't tickle me. You know. Lucky Luciano. It's on the zone, bro. The Dillian White, Ebenezer, Tetteh fight is on the zone, people. Okay? It is on the zone. No problem, Lucky. Lucky, you're lucky. Lucky? Batty man is crazy. I appreciate you. Let's see. He ran his father's organization in the ground. Yeah, he did. He really did. Dillian White is fight Ebenezer Scrooge for the WBC Jingle Bells title. Better be Ed versus Bivol 2. The last crescendo. I love it. Yes! Better be Ev, man. You know, I watched that fight a lot. And then, you know, the crazy thing was, it was almost like, hey, what do you do? What do you do at this point when you're dealing with, do you fight to try to keep a lead that you may or may not have? Because I think that's what was happening. I think that he was in a situation where he felt, hey, I got most of these rounds, so I'm not going to do something stupid by putting myself in a situation to get hurt. Well, unfortunately, that's a big age difference, 39 to 32. Panama versus Perez, 6'1" to 6 foot, 199.7, 199.8. Okay, 3 losses, 12 losses for Doofus. What? Am I looking at that right? 20 and 17, 29 and 20. 1 draw, no draws, 12 losses compared to 3. Okay. But Beterbiev is an alpha male in the X-Men society. Yeah. I mean, and what happened, Beterbiev was coming after him to batter him. You know, and the thing is, like, if Beterbiev, he throws wide, if he sharpened his shots, you know, I think, and just adjusted them a bit, he could have caught Bivol and knocked him out. The only thing, here's my thing. I like both of those guys. I like Bivol. Bivol's very humble. He's very professional. He doesn't add a lot of like personal vendettas or hatred or animosity or trash talking. He's just like one of those, no, I just think I want to test myself. And, you know, Beterbiev, you know, the quiet, smiling killer. If I had a beard, it'd look more really. We'll see. We'll see. You know, Kurt, who wins? Frank Sanchez versus Dillian White. I'm going for Frank. You know, I got to go for Frank. El Ecuano. Who do you think gave Beterbiev his toughest fight besides Bivol? I can give you a couple challenging fights. Challenging fight was when he fought Marcus. When he fought him, that blood, that cut was so bad, you know. And he still got him out of there. I mean, it was, you know, that was a challenging fight. Probably one of the toughest fights he's had was Anthony Yard. You know, so yeah. So I think Bivol gave him his toughest fight, though. Beterbiev he is that guy. So see, here's the thing. He's going to start a lot earlier. See, if Beterbiev started earlier, I think you would have had a different outcome. Even though you got to be careful running up on Bivol because Bivol likes to counter you too. He likes to counter you over that jab, and he gets you out of there. 20, 12, and 17. This cat's here he's a journeyman. $29, 3, 1, and 20. When is Sugar Hill going to tell John Fury to go back the hell off and stay in his lane? Smooth will. That's a great counterpunch, my brother. I mean, that is something that I don't think will happen because I think Javen Sugar Hill. Let me see something real quick. Let me check him out. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, dude, what just happened? You blink and the fight's over. The fight's over already, bro. The fight is over. That's crazy. Hey, now we got the main event. Unless they want to stick a fight in between, they may do that, you know? It's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. That's I looked up and then the ref was like holding him, like, hey, no more. No más. Esta pelea es final. Por favor. Damn it, man. Huh. Nah, man, I was just looking at Curtis Lyons. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Early night of boxing, bro. That was crazy. I mean, he has 12 losses, so you have to look at that like it is. Maybe he needs to start thinking about doing something else because, man, you're getting caught like, pow, and you're out over with. Boxing is that way, bro. I said that same, Kurt. I was arguing with someone who the Vosnik gave Better BF his toughest fight. I mean, it was pretty good. It was decent. You know, Vosnik had his moments, but nah. You know, I think there were tougher fights than that. Damn, I know he's pissed off. Like, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, he's pissed. Dude, bro, that's, you know what? That's infuriating. Somebody knocks you out. Okay. Well, you know, actually, I think that was rather like, well, hey, that's why you protect yourself at all times. So he goes in with a left hand, a straight left, and he holds, right? Bow, bow! He catches him. He pulls a Floyd Mayweather right there. So let's see. So he comes in with the right, and he avoids those jabs. Jab for Mike Perez, straight left, and then he comes in to hold. And then break, bop, bop, and he didn't protect himself. Dude, that dude Mike Perez got some ink on his back, right? Came out with the clinch with hands down. Dumb. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, that's it. Now we got Dillian White versus Ebenezer Tetteh. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see who wins. I think that's the Sudan, right? Versus Britain. So we have is Fury KO Usyk, would that make him the best heavyweight of this generation? Well, understand it would make him one of those. I've always said that Tyson Fury is one of the best heavyweights we have today. I always argued with people. People say, no, he's the best. He's the best. Well, how can you say he's the best when he ain't fought the best? You ain't fought Joshua. You fought Usyk now, but up until then, you didn't fight him. You know, and you had Joe Joyce, and I think, you know, that was an issue, fighting someone like Joe Joyce. You got Parker out there. You got Ruiz. You got Dubois. You know, you have Philip Hergovic. You have so many different fights that he could fight. Like he said it himself, that kind of made me excited a little bit that, hey, there's always someone to fight. That's true. There's always somebody you can need to fight. Absolutely. Oh, that's from Ghana? Nah. Really? Huh. Came out the clinch with hands down. Oh, good stuff. What is that? Where are they? It looks good.
And you think that's the best cuisine in the world?
You know, I would love some Chinese right now. That'd be dope. I just ate some pizza, dude. Why are you surprised he's from Ghana? No, I thought that was Sudan. I just saw the flag, so I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not familiar with my flags like that. I thought it was the other one. My bad. You know, my bad, peeps. White knocks him out in the first round. Well, that would be a treat, wouldn't it? You know, the White gets him out of there. It's good to see Dillian White again, though, man. Honestly, I haven't seen him in a minute, so it's good to see how he is. Now we got to buffer all this stuff in because of that fight that we barely saw. Like watching Mike Tyson fight back in the day. Hit someone, it's over with, you know? Okay, so let's see if these guys are even ready to come out, because what gets me is like you need to anticipate that type of situation. And then, you know, they don't have then now they're not, you know, I haven't seen anybody working on the pads. I haven't even seen Ebenezer. I don't even know if he's there yet. What I thought you said. What you said. You said this time. I am not ready. Who do you think is the biggest what if in boxing? Ike Barabucci. Yep. Tony Ayala was pretty good. I mean, he got out and then he made his comeback like in his late 30s. He ran across Yori Boy Campas and he shut him down. He broke his hand too. So, yeah, it was no coming back from that. But no, Ika Barabucci, you could say Dimitri Pitbrook. He was another guy with the same exact record as 20-0, no losses, no draws, 15 KOs. The same as Ika Barabucci. And Tony Ayala, good one. Yeah, Tony Ayala, bro, was, if that personal stuff he had going on just destroyed all of his ambition. The guy did the same damn thing that he did before. No, Clifford the Black Rhino ATN he pretty much did what he's going to do. But I mean, he like got in a similar situation. He robbed a bank this time, armed robbery. And then like, I don't know, I think he just wanted to go back to prison. He might have somebody in there or something that he's intimate with. Man, I'm going back to Big Red. Big Red got it going on. I ain't never thought I could feel that way about another man. Nah, just kidding. But poor guy, though. Oh, that overhand left, bro. He landed that shot. Oh, my goodness. But see, Dimitri Pitbrook, though, he was a guy that had some type of back injury. Like, something happened to him. What if Luch fought outside Argentina, or what if Valero had survived? Well, I don't know. I just wonder if he really killed himself. Unaliving. Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom before this starts, right? That's if they don't do it. Hang on just a second. Kurt, does AJ versus Fury Usyk retire at some point next year? Yeah, I think they all do. Tyson ain't got too many fights left. He's done all he's going to do. Unless he fights AJ. He's fought Wilder. He's fought AJ. He fought Usyk. I mean, that's if he fights AJ. Kurt, why don't you think Frankie, the Surgeon Randall, don't get the credit he deserves? I don't know. Frankie Randall, though, I remember Floyd was talking about him. I looked up to Frankie. I looked up to him like a father figure. He was a mentor. But he used to drink, and when he drinks, he gets a little crazy. And his wife talked to me about it. So I don't know. All right, so they're getting ready. Cool. They're putting on the attire of Dillian White, Ebenezer Tetteh. Oh my God, he's mad slow. He's like Joe Joyce slow. Just don't get caught in the end of those shots, okay? He probably will blindside you and knock you paralyzed. Andrew 23, member in the building. Salute, Kurt. How many rounds do you think this fight will go? 2, 3, something like that. And who should Whyte fight next? Whyte should fight Hrgovic. Whyte, Jarrell Miller. I think that would be a good one. I think, honestly, Jarrell Miller's in a better place than Dillian White is right now. Even though Dillian White's doing his Gibraltar thing and this, that, and the other, but, he manages people and everything like that, but still, Jarrell Miller, he should fight Jarrell. Jarrell Miller versus Dillian White would be a good fight. Because I was bummed when I found out that, Jarrell Miller's not fighting Derek Chisora. That sucked. Hey, Kurt, who wins, Lions or Bills today? Let's go for Detroit, baby. Detroit in the building. Well, I kind of hate Detroit now. I'm a Barry Sanders fan. Oh, Lord, this guy looks like a straight-up workout get back for Whyte. Get back fight for Whyte. Yeah, he does look like somebody that's, hey, stand him up. Let me knock him down. Great. That's pretty much what it looks like. Is the main event next? Yes. Dillian White's coming out now. Oh! The body snatcher, Mama Lou in the building. Member in the building. Kurt, do you think the NFL is rigged? No. Do you think you know who the ref is for Usyk Fury 2? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Yeah, man, he hit Povetkin, bro. That was sad. I didn't like that fight at all. I never watched that fight again after that. Cue ball in the building. Hey, what's going on? Counterpunch to you. Tetteh is a previous Dubois opponent, I think. Yeah. Paul Whyte, boring. Here we go. We're waiting, guys. Dillian get knocked the F out. He gets knocked out. It's done. There ain't no more else to this guy. No more else to this guy. You know what? Whyte versus Chisora is next for the has-been championship. Mohammed Rayhan. I hate the boxing industry's bias for Fury. It's a complete joke. Well, I don't care. I just care what happens, you know. I'm finna the whole lineup. I find the whole lineup of heavyweight boxing right now boring. Okay. I hope Fury cheats to win so we get AJ versus Fury. You're not going to get that. You're going to get what he gives you. And what he gives you is already what he said he's going to give you. See, if he wins, it's based off of this, okay? This is what it's based off of. How hard will this fight be for Tyson? If Tyson wins, I think he fights Alexander Usyk only simply based off of how hard that fight would be for him to get a decision. See, if he doesn't knock out Usyk and it goes to a decision, but it's a hard fight, I think Tyson Fury will probably be ready to fly off in the sunset. Only a Jogba would lace up to Macaulay. We'll see. Dillian White. If Fury wins, he should fight Dubois. Undisputed takes priority. No. Undisputed trumps mandatories. Priority is whatever the hell they want to make happen. Well, what's with the mustache, Kurt? I had to do a film. Working on a show, buddy. Well, some people hate it. ¿Qué pasa con ese bigote que tú tienes? Pero no me gusta. What's up? Fury not giving us the trilogy would be crazy. I mean, he might not. If it's a tough fight. If he loses, he don't have to worry about it anyway because he's lost back-to-back. He has 2 losses to Alexander Usyk. But I don't know, Cody. But man, I don't know. Jose, ¿qué pasa contigo? A lot of everybody says that. Is it a porn film? No, it's not a porn film. No. It's a television show. If you must know. Now here's the irony. I can't tell you so. Fury coming to knock out Usyk on Saturday. Juvik Baj. Okay. Go Dillian White. The DBC has invested. DBC heavyweight boxing. Counterpunch to you. Dillian coming in heavy. El Bigote Kurt. Yeah. El Bigote. Yeah. Jose. Greedy belly will get iced. I don't know. Usyk ate some of Fury's best shots. Fury will have to pull something special out. He needs to catch him with the great shots and be able to finish Usyk because obviously Usyk has a better chin than people thought that he would and should have at a heavyweight level in the heavyweight division. Jose, what happened to you? Why did you retract that? Does Fury getting popped early in his career taint his legacy? No, but they tried to taint his legacy when he beat the hell out of Wilder. When he smashed Wilder to bits, That's exactly what they tried to do. They did it to destroy his legacy or to affect his character. You know, oh, if he's a cheater, he's not really as good as we think he is. Kurt, have you seen the video of Hatman's channel that Fury's actual name is Luke Podridge? It's a rumor that's been out going on for years. No, I didn't see it. I like to watch Hatman Strikes Back. I like to watch him traveling because he's very informative. I actually, for a while, I subscribed to his Patreon. That's why in January I'm gonna start my own Patreon. So I'm coming with Patreon, coming in January with a lot of things and the way you can do and what I can do. And I see that YouTube, owned by Google, you know, they demonetize a lot of stuff. You can put things there, but it's like demonetized. You can't say certain things. You can't do certain things. You can't, you know, talk about certain stuff. And it gets annoying. It gets a bit, you know, it gets a bit tiresome. It becomes a hassle. Walking on the eggshells already don't. Oh, he's back, baby. Oh yeah, he's got some music playing. Like Hatman as well, challenges the established dudes. He does. Subjective, bro. That's what it's about. I mean, a lot of times if it's all about, because what happens, this is what happens. You get known, you're known for respect when you can talk about everyone. If you can't talk about everyone, what good is it? You know, like I can make 1,000 Fury videos. Then you do an AJ video, and it's not. You know, oh man, you gotta keep it real. I honestly think Tom Aspinall should have boxed instead of the UFC. Not going to compare the two, but his hand speed and movement is amazing, and trains with Fury. Well, a lot of people like to do what they decided to do, you know. Like me as a martial artist, I like my kicks because I had some pretty sick kicks, bro. Well, that's how I used to. I haven't trained in a while. You know, I have to really stretch and, you know, stretch out those tendons, those joints, you know, because see, tomorrow I'm going to go back training heavy. So I'm training heavy tomorrow. So after I get my vids and, you know, it's going down. The Bob father is moving to the zone. Yeah, everybody is, bro. The zone is taking over. I'm going to the zone. ESPN, you know where to go. Bob sounds like one of Marge's sisters from The Simpsons. You remember his sisters that always smoked? I think they're twins. Oh, God. Fights were great last night. Some great KOs. Yeah, he's done, bro. Senor Munguia. Saranara. You definitely have good kicks. Jess, Zeus. Oh, man, you act like you've seen one of them. I mean, you probably have in a video or here or there. You used to post videos. That would be great if boxing went all to the zone. No, not really. I mean, because I don't think that's the end all and be all of fights getting made. And then you'll see how less significant it is for fighters to fight that are in the same weight class. He folded like a cheap suit. Deck chair Munguia. Damn. Well, I got to see it now. You think Turkey will make Crawford versus Canelo? It's just if he's. I just think if he's just drones, dude. That's crazy. James Bash blessing me with that cash. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Where you been, man? It has been a minute. James Bash, we've missed you, man. You know, you start to trend for others to be like, you know what? I can outdo him. You just put 2. Here's 5. You know? But yeah, man, it's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you back. I hope all is well, James. Kurt, I hope we will see Dillian White versus Jarrell Miller next. Carl Froch interviewed Bud, and he wants the Canelo fight. You know, Carl Froch is really moving up, isn't he? Okay, these dudes been in the ring for like 5 minutes. Come on. Canelo will probably get 100 million to just spar Crawfish. Huh. Well, we'll see. We all called it dead zone. Yeah, Crawford ain't that type to lay down. I mean, Crawford. Here's the thing, man. If you see Crawford, I want to see the fight because I want to shut a lot of people up. Because I've been talking that Canelo really too big. Okay. You know, there was talks for Munguia versus Billy. That's over after last night. Yeah. Crawford won't go toe-to-toe with Canelo, so it's not worth it. See, that's where you're wrong. Not everybody's dumb enough to go toe-to-toe with somebody that's naturally bigger. Crawford is a guy that will fight you in spots and pockets. So a lot of people hated the Lara fight because Canelo was challenged by a pure boxer. It's the style that Canelo had. What it is, their preference is like Jose Chavez just said. If it ain't going toe-to-toe, I don't care. Well, that means if a guy's not fighting the way you like them to fight, you don't care about watching it, which is cool. But at the same time, don't call it irrelevant just because you don't like the type of fighting style. You know? I mean, because to be fair, I don't like people that overly move. I don't really care for clinchers. That's my thing. Because moving is a part of defense. So if you fought before, distance is the best defense. It's not blocking or nothing like that. Not even weaving. It's moving out of the way of the shot. You know what I mean? Weaving is too, you could get collateral damage. Outside, cuts from, the tape from where it was or the glove or the laces, So, I seen a stagger. Good jab. Right hand. Oh, good right hand from Dillian White. Oh, Ebenezer came with a right hand. He missed. He's smiling. I don't know. For some reason, Ebenezer doesn't look like he has good balance under him. He just kind of stumbled back earlier. Oh, that was a low blow. That ref missed it because he was on the other side. He was over here and he hit him down to the left part of the upper ball sack, prostate area. Where's Al Heyman hiding out? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, good left hook good right hand. Left hook. Yeah, he's trying to do, Dillian White's trying to knock him out, bro. The way he's banging those shots. Mm-hmm. I would like to see Dillian White versus Andy Ruiz. That's what I want to see. Oh, good right hand for Ebenezer. Oh, good right hand for Ebenezer. Uppercut. He's trying to look. He almost landed that right uppercut. Yeah. White stumbles back. Right uppercut. I think that hurt Dillian. Ebenezer's coming in for the kill. Ooh, right uppercut. He's throwing that right up. He misses. And he knows it. Ebenezer's coming at him. He got to regroup. Good left hook counter. Oh, good left hook from Dillian White. See this is the problem. This is the problem right here with Dillian White. That's the janky part. Yeah, bro, he was hurt. Oh! Left hook to the body. Oh, another right hook. Left hook misses for White. Oh, then right uppercut misses for Ebenezer. He's thrown about 7. I think he caught him with one, like a partial one. And, and Dillian went back because he knows, bro, it's like a light getting cut off. It's like click, It's like click. Ebenezer's are as good as Ebenezer's good. As are good. He's Ebenezer good. No, but they were fighting. That was a fight the first round. That's what I think Chavez would like. Jose in the building. I actually like Andy Ruiz. He's a good dope. Kurt, thoughts on getting a hair transplant? Brandon, make sure you do everything else besides that. If you are a guy that you're partially balding, you might want to try SRP. But if you're a guy that likes a bald head sometimes, you may want to consider that. Simply, or, 'cause a lot of people just, I don't know, a lot of people get complacent, like, well, hey, so you say on the belt line, wait a minute. Ebenezer's talking about good punch to the body. Yo, stop acting, bro. Oh, he's not going to give you no favors. Oh, left hook to the body. Ebenezer started complaining. That ref was like, bro, it's right here. It's right here at the belt line. And he started doing this little deal here. So Dillian White came in and started attacking shots. Good right hand from Ebenezer. He comes back. He threw that one from Ghana. He was like, yeah, bow. This is for Corte. Jab. Good jab from Ebenezer. Double jab returns from Dillian White. Jab from Dillian White. Ebenezer throws a right hand and misses. Throws a left and misses. Throws a right uppercut and misses. Dillian White lands a right partial uppercut. Good left hook to the body. Blocked by the left hook upstairs. Right hand lands for Ebenezer. Good right uppercut for Dillian White. Overhand, hit him in the back of the head. He's like, well, what are you doing? Ebenezer's like, hey, that was a behind the head shot. Ref, what are you going to do? He's challenging the ref. That's not really a good thing. Oh, right uppercut to the body lands for Dillian White. Another right. Left hook to the body. Right uppercut upstairs for Dillian White. Jab for Ebenezer. Ebenezer looks weathered, bro. He looks like... Ooh. Oh, good right uppercut to the body. Left hook to the body. That lands for... Oh, Dillian White looks like he's rattled from a right hand. You remember that's that shot that Jermaine Franklin caught him with. He kind of stumbled a bit. You can hurt White, though, in any given punch. Because, he's kind of... good left hook to him. Oh, right overhand right from Dillian White. Jab. Double left hand. Double left hook from Dillian White. Right and the left to the body from Dillian White. They're in the pocket. White's on the ropes. He gets off the ropes, which is smart. Oh, good right overhand right. Yeah, that wasn't behind the head. That was straight to the face. Oh, good right landed for Ebenezer. Double jab pushes Ebenezer back. He goes with the right hand. I don't think that landed. Ebenezer, man, he's waiting for that right opportunity. You can tell. He wants to get close enough. Now, he tried to give him that. Dillian White was like, I'm not with that. White punches resistance is gone. Yeah, you could tell. He gets caught with an uppercut. He's out. All you got to do is catch him with that shot. You know it. Dillian keeps hitting behind the head. Ref doing nothing. Well, he called him with that was a bad shot. And he was like, dude, what you going to do? Ebenezer Scrooge trying to ruin White's Christmas. Well, alhamdulillah, he's from, he worships the religion of Islam. Rattling the mindset. VIS snatcher. A new dawn. Okay. Zhang versus Whyte would be awesome. No, I think Zhang will. I don't know. That would be a good fight. I don't think he could hurt Zhang, though, because, I mean, either Ebenezer is a big, hard, durable bloke. You know, Ebenezer's like, hey, you come here. He's pulling that Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller tries to push you back to punch you. Instead of just punching with you, he wants to have space. So he pushes and then he throws the burger snatcher. Whyte is in for a long night. He may be. And if he's not careful, oh, God, what was that shot about? Ebenezer threw it like he was throwing a damn ball. Like a baseball, bro. An injection of youth. Yeah, it will come. Zhang is probably my favorite heavyweight. Zhang deserves to be a star. Right hand by Ebenezer. Breaks the guard of Whyte. Ebenezer really needs to use his jab more. He needs to jab with Whyte. Whyte has a good jab. Oh, good right hand from Dillian White. And look, Ebenezer eats it, bro. Ooh, good left hook to the body. Jab back upstairs for Whyte. Another jab upstairs for Whyte. Another jab upstairs for Whyte. Jab downstairs for Whyte. Oh, good right uppercut for Whyte. He lays down and bow, comes upstairs. I didn't even see that going. Good punch variety from Dillian White. Left hook, right hook to the body. Chopping overhand right on the back of the head. The ref should have said something, but he didn't. You know. Ooh. Oh, good elbow. Now the ref calls it. Okay, that's too blatant. That's too blatant. Oh, jabs landed. They trade jabs. Double jab by Dillian White. Jab by Dillian White. He keeps him back. Jab. Jab. See, this is where Ebenezer should be jabbing. He ate another jab because he's not jabbing with Dillian White. He needs to jab with Dillian White. He's just waiting for big shots, which is dumb. Because meanwhile, oh, good right uppercut for Dillian White. Nice. Wow, and he stepped out. Good defense for Dillian White. Oh, he spins out of the corner. See, Ebenezer thought, okay, I got a break. I can throw and lean. You know, it's one hell of a thing to throw. But straight up with your own cognizance. But it's another thing to throw a punch and lean on that fighter like he would have done. Now he calls that punch too low for Dillian White. So that's two calls, an elbow and a low blow. Okay, so the ref, I guess Ebenezer, got a little mouthy, right? And start calling the ref out on his bullshit. Okay? Jab upstairs, jab to the body, right hand, left hook. Here we go. Whyte versus Joyce, probably a better fight. I mean, I think that would be a good fight. I think it would have been better 2 years ago. Who's winning, Kurt? I mean, Whyte's winning. Whyte's jabbing. His jab is totally taken over. In this round, he's implemented this jab, right to the body, jab, left to the body, jab. Then he comes up, and he gets close enough. He gets close enough to throw a right uppercut. And that right uppercut was timed great. Yellow USA heavyweight boxer. I want to see Tio Lopez versus Haney. Elbows and low blows are great title for a Riyadh season pay-per-view. Here we go. Double jab by Dillian White. Another jab lands. Right between the guard. Okay? Right between the guard. Jab. He's thrown about 7 jabs in the first 15, 16 seconds of the round. So he comes out and establishes that jab early. Oh, good right hand. Good right hand counter. Dillian White was going down to the body and gets caught with a right hand. Oh. Ooh, right uppercut. Right uppercut lands for Ebenezer. Good jab. See, Ebenezer's trying to bait Dillian White. He's trying to bait him because that right uppercut. Left hook to the body. Right overhand right from Dillian White. Bars. Jab to the face. Jab to the face by Dillian. Right uppercut lands again. Chopping with another right hand. They trade punches. Okay. Dillian White has got the nose of Ebenezer bloody. First blood. Here we go. And Ebenezer misses. But he still comes forward. The bloody mouth of Ebenezer. Ooh. Ooh. Ebenezer, I think he hurt Dillian again. Because he comes running. Right hand chops. Catches Ebenezer. He comes forward. Right uppercut. He needs to just go right to the belly. Right hand. Bro, this is war. Because it's almost like a wounded fighter fighting for his reputation. Fighting for his right. Good left hook from Ebenezer. Good jab from Dillian White. Good jab from Dillian White. That was low. He threw that left to the body. Ooh, good defense. That was a right uppercut and a left hook. Bah, bah! And, Dillian covered that quick. He eats a jab, Dillian does. Left hook to the body. He catches a right hand. He exchanges with a left hook. Here comes Ebenezer. Ooh, good 1, 2, 3 body shots from Dillian White. Right hand, left uppercut. Left, 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 left. Oh, nice. Triple left hook. It reminds me of that left hook that Joe Joyce fought and hit Joe Joyce with. Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker caught Joe Joyce with that left. Bet, bet, bet. Oh, good right uppercut and left hook from Dillian White. Oh, good right uppercut and a right hand for Dillian White. Dillian White shoves him off. The referee, no pushing. It's a fight anyway. I love a good upset. Always tends to go far for the underdog. And to let you know that boxing may be corrupt as can be. But what can also be is upsets which are not planned. So upsets are perfect because it kind of balances out the whole corruptive scale of boxing. It makes it pretty much fair. Like, yeah, that's what you get. Good right hand counter. So Ebenezer, he's seen Dillian White go into the body. He catches him right with a right hand counter. And he goes and he comes. Yeah, they were going toe to toe, bro. Jose, White is trash. But don't you enjoy the fight? Isn't it back and forth? You want it toe to toe? You're getting toe to toe. Now White's trash. Ebenezer maybe just be game. Come on, man. Wilder beats White in 2 rounds. Well, maybe, but I would like to see it. Sean DAZN. My friend, no disrespect, but them poses of silence from you are not good, bro. Commentary, my man, you can do it. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know. Maybe you don't know. I've been commentating the whole fight. Double jab by Dillian White. It is a good strap, bro. It is. Uh-oh. Ebenezer, he's on the ropes. Near the corner. He gets double jab. Rope-a-dope. So, here we go. He jabs again. And see, understand. Ebenezer's just coming forward with his hands up. That's dumb. He's not even jabbing now. What happened to your jab? Come on. Bring out your inner Ike Corte, will you? Let's see that bazooka jab. Double jab. Double jab from Dillian White. I love it, Kurt. Tetteh has made me a fan. Yeah, he's a game fighter. He's tough. This is already round 5, bro. This is a 10-rounder. Jab, jab, jab. Left uppercut for Dillian White. Jab for Dillian White. Dillian White's throwing that jab. He's throwing a stiff jab at him. Pole jab. Jab, 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 jab. Look, now Dillian White has now reverted to boxing. Overhand chopping right from Dillian White. Now he's turning Ebenezer, and you can tell Ebenezer's getting tired. You know, he's going off fumes. Chopping overhand right for Dillian White. He shoves him. The referee gives him another warning because he did that the last round. He warned him the last round about shoving. Now he throws a jab. Remember that punch? Come on, Ebenezer. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. A jab, a right hand, a left hook, and another right hand. He warns Dillian White again because of another low blow. Bro, I think at some point, when will points be deducted? Nah. I don't think he's ready for a Dillian White right now. I think he needs to fight someone else, not a Dillian White. Maybe in a couple fights. Uh-oh. Oh, good right uppercut from Ebenezer. It was a little arm punch though, because he caught him from here. White keeps missing combinations. Bro, he threw a 1, 2, 3, 4. He missed all 4 of them. I'm like, dude, what you on? What's going on with you? What are you, drunk? No. I mean, he's trying to land that uppercut. Everybody knows fighting Dillian White. Hit him with an uppercut, he goes out like a light. You know, that's his muscle relaxer. That's it. The ref got in the way. Does White look tired? Yeah, he looks tired. But so does Ebenezer. I hope Tetteh wins. I love Africa. Jose Chavez, counterpunch to you, sir. All right, White comes in with the jab. The jab. Oh, the jab. Ooh, good left hook. Dillian White's coming in with some upper body movement that's very impressive. Look at him. Double jab by Dillian White. Now, if this was more of a toe-to-toe fight because now Dillian White's is like, I'm going to make this exciting. Uppercut to Dillian White. It's like a box of opioids to a regular person. You're around 8. Really? Damn. I'm around 6. Double jab. Jab. Now, White's just stepping back. He's stepping back and he's stepping away. But he's moving clockwise at this point. Oh, good right hand and a left hook. And a right to the body and a left to the body. I don't know if that... I don't think that was low. I think the referee now is trying to overcompensate from him not calling that shot to behind the head earlier. So I think he may be trying to overcompensate. It's 10 rounds. Double jab, right hand, left hook lands, right hand lands, another right hand lands, left hook lands. That wobbles him. Other hand left hook, right hand lands. White falls down and trips. What the hell was that about? Get up, White. What happened? White was landing the shots with his unbalanced ass. Here we go. 1-2 lands for Dillian White. Maybe he got caught with something. I don't know. I'm looking for the aggressiveness in Dillian White. He looks like something hit him. Good 1-2 and a chopping right hand over the top. He misses. Ebenezer misses with his own right hand. Jab, double jab for Dillian White. 1-2, lands, overhand right. Ooh, left uppercut. Partial lands. Here comes Ebenezer, lands with a right hand. And Ebenezer's trying to give him dap, and Dillian White's just like, dude, bump all that. If Tetteh's a problem for White, he's done for good. He's a problem for him tonight. Kurt, his name is easier to say. Is it Tetteh or Tetteh? Okay, let's look at this. Right hand, jab from Dillian White. Throws a right hand. He lands the right hand. Left hook lands. Right hand lands. Another right hand lands over the top. Left hook lands. That knocks Tetteh back. 1, 2, 3. And he falls. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I got to see it from this angle. Okay. Right hand lands. Left hook knocks him back the other way. Jab, overhand right, left hook, right hand. No, he just falls because he swings and he kind of swings down to the ground. So he swung himself down to the ground. What about Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz? I don't think that would be a good fight, but Luis Ortiz, I don't think his punch resistance there. You know? But I would watch it. Tetteh, do it for Africa. TIA. White legs looking wobbly going back to the corner. I've always said this about Dillian White. Dillian White has too much upper body weight. He just has too much going on. Good right uppercut for Dillian White. See that White that fought? Who did he fight? Lucas Brown? That's the guy. That's the guy you should have watched out for. Because Dillian White did that. I remember when I was doing the recap of that. It was in 2018 when he knocked out Lucas Brown. And that's when Lucas Brown came back from that drug ban. And I remember I was in a Hampton hotel in the lobby, doing the live stream in the lobby of the hotel. No. Oh, good right hand. 1, 2. And a lot of those are arm punches, and he just, boom, he loads up on it. Good right hand from Dillian White. Oh, good left uppercut from Ebenezer. Left hook for Ebenezer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 5 punches land for Dillian White. Ebenezer eats them, bro. He eats those shots. Right hand from Ebenezer. Another right from Ebenezer. Jab. He trades jabs. When he throws the jab, he lands the jab. Jab for Dillian White. Dillian White keeps him back with a jab. He gets away from the ropes, Dillian White, because he knows he's getting pushed into an ambush. Split decision coming. Ooh, good right hand from Dillian White. You know, Dillian White is definitely a May Pop, bro. He's a May Pop fighter. Because he made pop and he made get dropped. You know? He's just like one of those fighters. He's exciting because he throws. You know, because his shots. Why is Tetteh with his mouthpiece holding it out of his mouth? I think that's a bad habit. Good jab. Jab for Ebenezer. I guess he remembered to throw his jab. They should have told him to do that a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, he's just too big. His upper body's too big. That makes him off balance. 1, 2, 3 shots. Okay. Overhand rights. Land. This is a good fight. I think he's winning. Jay Roos, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Jay Roos in the building, people. Will you? Shout out to Jay Roos, people. I need to turn off this ice. Here we go. wonder what's going on through White's mind. He should have had this guy out of there. Well, it was a tough fight. No, I think he wants this because his last opponent, Christian Hammer, quit on him. Oh, it's over. Tetteh retired in the ring. He quit too. What a jip. They waved it off. What a jip. I mean, what kind of shit is that? Dude, go out on your shield. I'm disappointed now. Tetteh, you had people that were actually fans. Mr. Zane in the building. Appreciate you, brother. Member in the building. Hell, yeah, that was a lousy ending. What a front, bro. Yeah. You know, if I get to 6 rounds, do I get all of my money? I want the money. Oh, the ref waved it off? Why did the ref wave it off? That's stupid. You know? Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, he quit, bro. That's shitty. Warren versus Richmond, Saturday, December 21st. February 22nd. Jayapataya returns January 8th, so I'm going live for that. I like Jayapataya. Better BF versus Bivol 2, February 22nd. You know, yeah, anticlimactic. It was bullshit. The way those guys were throwing leather, and then you're going to end it like that? What the hell? He quit like Billy Joe. Billy Joe at least had an eye injury. Daniel Dubois at least had an eye injury. The first time. But there was no reason to quit like that. That's bullshit. I'm not impressed. And if I'm Dillian White, I should be just as upset as I was with this guy than the last guy that quit. Must be the corner because Tetteh put on a good performance. It wasn't a washout. Inouye versus Goodman, January 24th. The Black Quitter. This is BS. He's still throwing haymakers. Eddie called it off. Oh, man. I didn't think Eddie was there. Eddie's not with Dillian White right now, is he? He related to Ben Booth. And didn't he quit one of his fights on the return? I mean, I could have sworn he did. You know? What's happening now? Tetteh quit. 2 of Dillian White's opponents quitting 2 in a row. Does Dillian White even have the KO power anymore? I mean, I don't know. That's what you call a low-budget boxing man. Yeah. Yeah. He's happy. I got paid. Dillian White just needs guaranteed consecutive fights lined up. Otherwise, he not interested. He was too close to the top to be left hanging. I mean, Tetteh. You picked Tetteh? You could have fought someone that we knew. What about Charles Martin? That would have been a pretty decent fight. You know? Gibraltar card is what it is. Yeah, he seems happy. Probably, you know. He got paid. They're going to give him his check in the locker room. Fabio stops him. I would love to see Dillian White and Fabio. You know, out with the old and in with the new. Dillian ain't going to be getting big money fights from now, especially after this. I know he had ring rust, but damn, this was shabby. White is fast fading into obscurity. Eddie's probably still in Monte Carlo. Maybe. With what or with who?
With inside the distance, how are you feeling right now?
I'm glad Tetteh stood up his stuff because I need rounds. I need to get used to facing the rounds again and using my jab and stuff. You know, I've been up for a long time and my last fight was 3 rounds and I was just angry in my last fight. I just wanted to kill, so I didn't use my boxing skills. I promised Buddy I used my jab today, so he's happy.
Was Ebenezer Tetteh tougher than you were expecting?
No, listen. Anyone that comes from a third world country is fighting to change his life, his family life. Listen, I come from similar background as him, so I know that toughness, you know what I mean? And I hit him with a lot of shots, a lot of shots around the ear and the chin, and he's tough, man. I'm glad as well because he gave me the rounds I needed. I mean, I've had 10 rounds in 2 years, so I'm happy.
When the referee waved it off, were you expecting it to happen then?
I expected him to come out and give his all for one more round at least, but Buddy knows his stuff. Buddy said, hey, just hit him with the jab next 2 rounds, forget the other punches, hit him with the jab and keep the 1-2 straight, and he'll break him down, and he's right, but that's why he's a Hall of Famer,
You got the win that you wanted. Now you are looking forward. The division is absolutely stacked at the
She's
moment.
pretty.
Where have you got your eyes?
I just want to be busy, man. I know the big fights, obviously everyone's fighting everyone. Turkey or Shake's doing a great job, he's making all the top guys fight each other. So I'm willing to fight anyone, I've always risked it, and I'm always willing to risk it for a biscuit, like they say. So, if there's no big fights, I'd love to fight again March, I just want to fight and stay busy because inactivity sort of killed my career, and I just need to get back fighting and be busy, man,
Will we see you on a Riyadh season card?
I would love to be in a real season card, obviously. I try not to give value for money, I want to, these people spend their hard-earned money to come out and see me, and I think they're happy, so,
Well, well done tonight. Great to have you back.
Thank you, God bless you, thank you.
They're always entertaining, aren't they, Dillian White?
Yeah, she's mad cute. But anyway, hey, Dillian White wins. Tetteh quits in the 8th round, 9th round. Kabayel is a new body snatcher. Well, I would love to see him versus, Dillian White. So, double jab, right hand. All I say, at least he got some rounds in. He needed as many rounds as possible. The knockouts will come in time. Model 101. That's why I think, I think he deserved it, and he did it, and he said exactly what I thought. You can say the same for Dubois. He raised to the occasion when it was worth it. Dillian White is not at the bottom of the pile. He beat up Joe Parker and cleared out Wilder and Zhang and Chisora. I mean, so did Joe Joyce, but look how they look at him. So, Cabello would KO White. Probably would. I would like to see it, though. Let me see these fights, bro. I want to see the rough, the chopping, the awkward, the aggressive, the accurate. I want to see these type of fights fight each other. But you doing an official prediction for Usyk versus Fury? I've already done it, Ed. Check my YouTube, bro. But I got to do the recap on this, guys. I got to head to see one of my relatives, so I'm gonna take a drive here soon. But I'm going to do the recap first. You guys have been great. I appreciate you guys coming on a special live stream, boxing fight night, and stay tuned next weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to be going live 4 times next weekend. 4. And it's going to be lit. Next week, Monday, is going to be lit. There will be a lot of content. There will be a lot of activity. So you guys have to stay tuned to the channel because I'm coming in with some serious content and it's going to be ready to counterpunch you right in your face. But you guys, love you guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Next week again, stay tuned. Of course, everyone, please subscribe. And you guys, all of you, have been counterpunched. Peace!